Consider the shown arrangement. When a bob of mass m is suspended by the means of a string connected by point P, if the bob is given a horizontal velocity u having magnitude root 3 gl, find the minimum speed in the subsequent motion. Now there are three possible cases. Okay, first of all understand that. Let us say that the exactly horizontal to point P is point Q, and the bob reaches this point. Okay, and the bob reaches this point when it is given a very minimum velocity from the bottommost position. Okay, so when it is given the minimum velocity to the bottommost position, let us find out the minimum velocity required to cross point Q. Okay, to cross point Q, what is the minimum velocity required? I can say that half mv square, that is the velocity at the bottom, let it be equal to v. Okay, will be equal to half will be equal to mgh. Okay, that is the potential energy at point Q. Okay, or mgl over here. So the velocity will come out to be root 2 gl. Okay, now it is clearly greater than this velocity. Okay, the second possibility is that it will complete the entire circle. In order to complete the entire circle, the minimum velocity at the bottom should be equal to root 5 gl. Okay, now you can clearly see that it is lesser than this velocity. Root 3 gl is lesser than this velocity. So what will happen actually in this case is, when I take a bob and I push it with a velocity whatever it is, okay, u is equal to root 3 gl, okay, it will cross the midway, but it will not perform the entire circle. So it will reach somewhere over here, making an angle theta with the vertical. Okay, making an angle theta with the vertical, and after certain height at the point, let us say this point is over here is equal to r. After that height, the bob the string over here that is tied to the bob, okay, let this point be P. Okay, the string that is tied to the bob will not be exactly tight, and the tension over here will come out to be 0. Okay, the tension over here will come out to be 0. Okay, the string will not be exactly tight and the tension will come out to be 0. That is, the bob loses the contact with the string. After it loses the contact with the string, what will happen over here? It will start performing projectile motion along this direction with whatever is the velocity achieved at point R. Okay, with whatever velocity is achieved at point R, it will start performing the projectile motion. Okay, so let us first find out what is the angle of theta at which, what is the angle theta over here at which it loses the contact. Okay, now this is the length of the string, so this is L, so this is theta, so this will be equal to L cos theta, and this string over here will be equal to L. So the total height from the bottom will be equal to L plus L cos theta. From the bottom it will be equal to L plus L cos theta. Okay, so let us find out the velocity at point R. Okay, let the velocity be over here, let it be equal to v. I can clearly say that over here half mu square will be equal to the kinetic energy at the bottom will be equal to mgl1 plus cos theta, that is potential energy at point R, plus half mv square. Okay, that is the kinetic energy at point R. The total energy at the bottom is equal to half mu square, which is the initial velocity. The final velocity is equal to v. The height over here will be equal to L plus L cos theta. Okay, so I have so let this be the first equation. So let this be the first equation over here. Okay, or I can simply substitute u square over here is equal to root 3 gl. Okay, so m into root 3, or I can say that 3 gl will be equal to mgl 1 plus cos theta plus half mv square. Okay, plus half mv square. This is the, let this be the first equation. Okay, I will substitute this values later. Let me continue with the next part. Okay, over here the next part over here is when it comes to this point, when it arrives at this point, when it arrives at the point R. Okay, what are the forces acting over here? The tension is anyway equal to 0. There is mg in the vertically downward direction. This will be equal to mg cos theta. Okay, mg cos theta, and this will be equal to mg sin theta. Okay, mg sin theta will not play any role over here. Okay, just before it loses the contact, the tension will be over here equal to 0. So mg cos theta will be equal to the resultant force. The resultant force over here is the centripetal force, which is equal to mv square by r. So I can simply say that mg cos theta will be equal to mv square divided by r. So I can say that cos theta, okay, or r over here is equal to L over here, so it will be written as v square divided by gl. Okay, v square divided by gl. Let this be the second equation. I will substitute the second equation in the first one. Okay, so v square cos theta will be equal to v square divided by gl. So in the first equation over here, m and m will get cancelled out. Okay, and okay, so let me substitute the value. So it will be equal to 3 by 2 gl. Okay, 3 by 2 gl will be equal to GL 1 plus V square divided by GL, okay, plus over here it will be equal to V square divided by 2, okay, V square divided by 2, okay. Now I will cross multiply and see the answers over here. 3GL will be equal to 2GL 1 plus, or I will cross multiply this two part also, okay. So it will be equal to GL plus V square divided by GL plus V square, okay. So when I simplify the values over here, 3GL will be equal to, GL will get cancelled out, it will be equal to 2GL plus 2V square plus V square over here, okay. So I can say that GL will be equal to 3V square, or the velocity at the topmost point V square will be equal to GL divided by 3, okay. V square will be equal to GL divided by 3. When I substitute the values, okay, when I substitute the values, it will be equal to GL divided by 3, okay, V square is equal to GL divided by 3. So cos theta will come out to be 1 by 3, okay, cos theta will come out to be 1 by 3, okay. Let this be the third equation and let this be the fourth equation, okay. I will use it later, okay. Now this is the velocity obtained when the body reaches point R, okay. This is the velocity obtained when the body reaches point R. After reaching point R, it loses contact with the string. So it means that it starts moving, or it starts performing the projectile motion. When it performs the projectile motion, the minimum, they have asked the minimum velocity. The minimum velocity is obtained at the top. So if this velocity is equal to V, the horizontal component is equal to V cos theta, and the vertical component is equal to V sin theta. The minimum velocity is the V cos theta that is obtained at the topmost point, which remains constant, okay. The horizontal velocity, the horizontal component of the velocity remains constant. So the minimum velocity will be equal to V cos theta, okay. V minimum is equal to V cos theta, which will simply be equal to, V over here is equal to GL divided by 3, or root 3 GL divided by 3, and the cos theta over here is equal to 1 by 3. So basically the minimum velocity obtained will be equal to 1 by 3 root GL divided by 3.